Good morning traders, it's the 11th of April 2016. This is an overview of the currency index data for today. We're using the FX AlgoTrader generic index analyzer, which is a Java-based tool. You can subscribe to this for $14.95 per month with no contract lock-in, so you can just cancel the service whenever you like. The idea behind this system is it immediately allows a trader to identify the best pairs to focus on for trading purposes. So it removes the requirement to do top-down analysis on lots and lots of different currency pairs and all that kind of stuff. So what we can see here immediately is the index data across all the major currencies, so dollar, euro, sterling, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, yen, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, across these different time frames, so monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hourly and hourly. This filters table here then ranks the currencies into strength and weakness order across the different time frames, and you can see here we've got green sections which are where our active filter criteria are. So if a currency fits into the green section in all the different time frames, you'll get an alert. So in order for an alert to be triggered, you'd need to, in this case, see GBP in all of these green sections in all the different time frames. So we'd need to have sterling in this green section here, or in this green section here, across all of them, and we need to see correspondingly a weaker currency satisfying all of these time frames. We can obviously change the shape of our filter channels by using these filter controls down here. So in this case, the system would be looking for a currency which fell into the green area but had to be in all the time frames. The same thing for the weakest currency. But to keep things simple, I'm just going to talk about how we could use this filter data here today to isolate a couple of pairs to trade. Right away we can see sterling is strong on the hourly, 4 hourly, daily and weekly charts. So we can also see correspondingly that the Swiss franc is weak on the 4 hourly, daily and weekly. That is pretty interesting. So if we then drill into the charts, we can go down and have a look at sterling Swiss franc, and you can see here on the 4 hourly you've seen this big spike up in price action. So potentially what we'd be looking for here is to stay with the actual market flows, and we'd be looking to potentially buy sterling Swiss franc on a test of support. So we're looking for really a retrace, and your support levels may be defined from previous price action. So in this case you can see there's a very obvious area of support here around this one spot, 359.27 level, which is made up of this swing low point and the swing high point on the hourly charts. So it would be a great place. You can see it, price action came up here, tested this level, rejected a little bit, and then came through and broke through it. So we'd expect this area to now act as an area of support. So if we saw price action come back, literally only 30 pips or so, that would be a great point to go long on the sterling Swiss franc pair. In the same way, if we drill back into this filter data here, we can also see strength on the Kiwi dollar, and again you could look for a long Kiwi dollar Swiss franc trade, or you could also look for a long Kiwi dollar, well, it'd be a short euro Kiwi dollar trade. So if we look at euro NZD, let's just move the index analyzer out of the way for a second, just move it into an area up here. So this again looks interesting. You've seen some weakness up here on the euro. Again, you'd be looking to sell off a test of resistance, and you could also look for pivot derived support and resistance levels as well, using daily, weekly, monthly, or perhaps 3 monthly pivots. But again, you wouldn't want to be going straight into the market, and you want to be timing your entries based upon tests of support and resistance. So remember, if you look back at the filters here for the index analyzer, we're seeing Kiwi strength across 4 hourly, daily and weekly time frames, and we're seeing euro weakness. Although saying that, we're seeing a little bit of strength on the hourly chart for the euro here. So potentially that's actually not a bad sign, because we want to see the euro pop up a little bit in strength so that we can basically short it on the basis that the trend will then resume. So I'd be looking personally to come off this area of resistance here defined by this trend line through these swing high points on the hourly chart. So you can see very quickly how the index analyzer allows you to identify optimum pairs to trade. So really we want to be aligning ourselves with the strongest currency and then basically selling the weakest currency, therefore creating a currency pair which you can trade. So that's the overview of the index analysis for the 11th of April 2016, and I'll put a link to the product at the end of the video. Thanks for watching.